A video far too long in the making. Hello there, undead folks. As always, the resident dweller of the world, Dark Anubis, coming at you guys with, that's right, the offense only accounts, more updates to it, more progression, and as you're going to see throughout this video, we are still very much behind on when the actual video is being recorded. I want to try to get these videos out every, why did I say every? Like twice a week, I think is kind of the play of it, which should be enough. And then eventually, you know, as it gets a little bit higher, it'll probably be once a week because there won't be enough progression to put per video. I imagine, you know, upgrades will start to take several days and stuff like that. But like I said, this took probably 2 weeks to get this video out. So hopefully you guys are still interested in the series and interested to see how it goes. A lot of this series is going to be based off of progression, and I'm going to try to show basically all of the battles that we go through, whether it's the NPC bases or the player bases or whatever the case is. And then, you know, we'll try to do some war stuff in there, maybe CWLs when they come around, just to kind of show how it holds up and stuff like that. The base is still very young in this video, so there's not going to be a whole lot of formatting and stuff like that. It'll just pretty much be showing us upgrading, you know, the offense, storage, stuff like that. So, and we also talk a little bit about the new sister clan that is made for Supernova, Mininova. There will be a little screenshot that you can take if you're interested in joining it. It's for rushed accounts, new accounts, basically anybody who wants to join and is looking for a new home. As always, thank you very much for supporting the channel, folks. We do have memberships live on the channel. So if anyone is interested in extra support of the channel, never required, always appreciate it. And more to follow with that coming in the future. I'm going to start creating some emojis and stuff like that. We already have our sub badges, all that good stuff. But like I said, you won't see me advertising that too much on my videos. It'll be more of a live stream thing that we talk about a little bit, but not a big deal for me. Like I said, we do this for the enjoyment of it all, of course. And here we are, Town Hall 3. We're looking to go to Town Hall 4 probably by the end of this video, but we'll see how that goes. But we want to make sure we upgrade everything. And here we go. This is the first time you guys will see me attack a player base, taking away that 3-day shield we originally get when we start the game. And looking back at this, it's funny because, like I said, I'm a little bit further along in this account, and I don't want to spoil where I'm at for you guys in the videos because I want it to be a fun experience for everybody. But I'm definitely further along, and seeing like where I started with my player attacks to where I am now is just such an interesting thing to think about. Looking back at it, I probably should have looked for a little bit more loot on these bases and stuff like that to top us off, and spent that shielding a little bit more wisely, if that makes sense. But just the show that we are beginning our journey, and as you can see, we absolutely crushed this base. It was another probably Town Hall 2 or 3 themselves, possibly even a dead base, who even knows, but super simple, nothing crazy. And most of our cutting, of course, will be us going to attacks, into progression, and stuff like that. Like I said, it seemed to do really well. There was a lot of support on this video last time it came out for the very first one, so I'm excited. It seems like the video format was pretty good, I think, for most people, so we'll continue to do that. And like I said, give me suggestions for what you guys want to see, things that you'd like to see, kind of what happens in this series. Maybe you guys want to see how it fares in Clan Wars and things like that, so I am curious to know your guys' thoughts. But there is the second base with absolutely garbage loot. But we did get our star bonus there. Our very first star bonus, 50,000 gold and elixir. Trying to build that up, and we will slowly, eventually build that up. So, and we actually, I think we just upgraded our laboratory last video. So here you guys can see this is our very first laboratory level. Trying to max out all of those troops and all of our offensive capabilities before we go to the next town hall. So, like I said, it will seem like a bit, I suppose, in each of the videos, but trust me, it's really, it goes by super quick for you guys. Like I said, these videos will be like 20 to 25 minutes, and you're gonna basically see the whole progression with Town Hall, maybe even 2 perhaps per video, while it took me several days to get to this point, of course. But I mean, that goes to show and makes sense anyway. Here's probably the only time that you're going to see this, and you guys will have to let me know how you feel. I accidentally recorded a little bit late, so this is like the middle of an attack. There are a couple recordings, like I said, that I think kind of get to that point where I forget to record, and the middle of the attack it starts off. So let me know if it's just better to take that completely out, or like I said, if you guys want to keep seeing the attacks even if I forget to record from the very beginning of them. Kind of a shame on my part, but it happens, I suppose. And here we go, our shameless shout out. As always, we decided to switch on over to a different type of like, subscribe, and notification bells. Let me know what you guys think about it, of course. There's the barbarian himself. If you guys enjoy the content on the channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It is free and helps out immensely. You have no idea. And turn on those bell notifications so that you always know what's happening next on the channel. Like I said, we have a lot of different stuff happening. Something that I'll talk about a little bit later in the video, of course. We have our Clash of Clans content, both this and the main account content, which weirdly enough doesn't do as well on the channel. Not a big deal, I suppose, but I just think it's very interesting for my very first account not to get as much notoriety as, you know, this offensive account that I started. But I guess that account just isn't anything flashy from what a lot of other YouTubers in the space do, so it is what it is. We'll figure out something to make it a little bit more fun. Maybe we'll show a little bit more of the cool things that happen at each town hall, because like I said, we're kind of doing a progression video, a lot less in-depth, I suppose, on the main account. So, and here is our next battle. I think this was a juicy amount of loot too, but like I said, these early bases, and I can't say anything because my base is pretty much the same way, are just not set up as anything crazy. Like I said, I think people just kind of let their stuff roll and say, yeah, that's good enough, I suppose. So, and like I said, I'm not any different. I pretty much have done the same thing. So, and there it is. I think we're going to finally do our goblin. That'll be the last upgrade of the laboratory. And we're doing a slight base change here. Like I said, very, very slight. It's going to be nothing crazy. Probably later down the road, we'll start to do some actual base layouts and stuff like that, which won't matter too much. Like I said, with level 1, level 2, some of our defenses are starting to get a little bit higher, I suppose. Oops, slight spoiler. But some of our defenses are starting to get a little bit more up, I suppose. And like I said, that is strictly because we want to make sure our builders are always working. Even though this is an offensive only account. Oh, I want to talk about that real quick. You will not see that again, I promise, until we get our 5th builder. Now, I did a little naughty. I told you guys, I think in the beginning, that I wasn't going to use any diamonds, but I was a little bit impatient there. Now, mind you, because we got the 10 diamonds, or gems, I think they're called gems. Since we got the 10 gems there, we only lost a net of 2 gems, but that'll probably be the only time you ever see that in the series until we hit that 5th builder, and that's just because, like I said, we're not going to really be spending money on this account. We just want to make sure that we keep it as free to play as possible, kind of giving that mix. Like I said, I don't know if you guys remember us talking about it in the community tab, a free to play account or an offensive only account. It's kind of going to be a little bit of a mixture of both, I suppose. I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 times that we spend, you know, $1 or $2 on something. But like I said, we're going to try to keep this as free to play as possible. And here it is. There is the wonderful Mininova being created. I'm excited to see what it goes. A lot of the guys switched some of their alt accounts over from the main clan, but I would love to see some new faces, some new people and stuff like that. Sister clan of Supernova, clan for all skills, whether you are low level or a rush base, let us be your sanctuary. We do have a Discord, chill, never taken too serious vibes, home to the resident dweller of the underworld, Dark Anubis. That's right, had to show it, had to throw in my little shameless shout out. Like I said, if you guys are interested in a new clan, an upcoming clan, trying to build a community, you know, and maybe find a leadership position within that clan, come check out Mininova or come check out Supernova. Like I said, we're both very friendly and open to all types of skill levels of players and stuff like that. So I'm more than happy for you guys to come join us. And here's our first, I'd say, calculated hit on the NPC bases. This base was a little bit annoying. I don't think I had, or I just maybe got the, no, I don't have them. I don't think we have wall breakers yet. So we had to make this a little bit smarter of a play. So we start off with the archer in the corner to try to break down that wall so that our giants don't have too much to worry about and they can infiltrate right away. Part of this strat, I suppose, came from... Not I suppose. It definitely did. I don't know if it's like the full hit of it, but Mr. Jaso, older YouTuber, been around the scene for a while, has some very great tutorials on the NPC bases and how to attack them, even at lower town halls. So highly suggest and rate him as being a place to check out if you guys are a little bit more stuck on it or wanting to push the NPC bases a little bit earlier than the required what's the word I'm looking for? The required town hall levels. So if anybody's interested in that, Mr. Jaso, Jaso on YouTube, does some really great videos, has some really great tutorials and stuff like that. And I probably should have moved my camera here. What is wrong with me? Because we're about to see just nothingness. And I hope I move my camera at some point. Still not looking like it. Oh, there we go. Man, you'd think I was a professional recorder at this point. I think I was just waiting to drop the goblins when all those cannons started focusing the giants. But like I said, I gotta work on my camera work a little bit because at the end of the day, it is for the viewer experience. We did drop down a few more goblins, or a few goblins after those giants were dropped, just to kind of help with the cleanup and stuff like that. And looking at it now, I probably should have sped it up just a little bit. Each of those hits, that takes a little while because, like I said, I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here and watch me just hit some stuff until it all finishes. But, you know, that's how it goes. Oh, I think we actually did here, didn't we? Yes. It looks a little bit quicker than usual. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit sped up. Yeah, just trying to speed up these attacks. Like I said, we don't want to sit here and watch us just break everything slowly but surely in each video. So some of the hits on the cleanups will probably be sped up just for the entertainment of you guys, and then, you know, we'll slow it down as we get the 3-star victory, or, you know, in the beginning when we're showing off the possibilities and stuff like that, maybe the strats, so to say. So did upgrade an army camp there, and like I said, the original video I had talked about the rules being we're going to focus on our storages, our production buildings, and then our defenses. There was no particular order. To me, the storages are the most important thing if I'm not leveling up offense, just because you want to be able to top those off, you know, with whatever magic items or resources you get so that you can continue to upgrade your troops and all that stuff. So, but a lot of this video also shows that we are working on the production buildings as well. Like I said, we don't log on this account like consistently. A lot of it is just to do my upgrades. So getting that passive resource income, I think, is super important to continuing to have solid resource management, which is going to definitely become a little bit more in play the higher town halls we get. Yeah, we're already recognizing that. Like I said, you guys will see very soon that it's all very, very important. So, but yeah, each town hall, of course, the most important thing for us is making sure that we get that offensive up. You know, the laboratory, the army camps, the heroes, all that stuff when they come out and about. So we'll see how well it works. And I think right here, is it time? It sure is. Town Hall 4, going for the upgrade right now. I told you guys we would do it by the end of the video, so that's exactly what happened. And there it is, a quick jump, wasting no time. No huge reveal here. Nothing crazy in Town Hall 4, I don't think. I don't think we get the spell factory this time. I think we're going to find out here when I do a little slate build montage of stuff. But of course, the most important thing is getting that laboratory going. Took a little while to get it there, so I think it's most beneficial to get it built. I'm dying over here for some reason. But yeah, we're kind of just putting down all of our buildings for the start of the town halls. I feel like no matter what account you do, this is kind of the smart play to do, just so you kind of get a feel of what you need to upgrade and what the layouts of things look like. So, of course, we did our gold and elixir production. We had our traps. We're doing a little quick tidbit of walls, as you can see. I think the only thing we don't build here quite right away is the air defense, but And also, as you can see, it is time for us to open our builder haul. So I won't be doing any builder haul content on this account, but I'm going to kind of do it, you know, craps and giggles and stuff like that offline. But while that's showing, I want to give a shout out because there is a community post, and I feel like sometimes my community posts don't get seen. There's a new game that's out currently. It's in beta. It's called Battle Crush. This is not sponsored, but I just want to get a feel of the community. Like I said, we do variety content on the channel. I want to kind of put some content of this. It's like a battle royale mixed with a MMO, mixed with a MOBA, if that means anything to anybody. And I'm curious to see if you guys would be interested in seeing that kind of content. Like I said, it's a whole fun game. I play quite a bit of it offline anyway, but I'd love to know if you guys would like to see maybe a stream, or if I record some content, if you guys would like to see it. And I'm super excited for when that game comes out, but I have no idea when it's supposed to come out yet. We'll see though. But let me know down in the comments if you guys would be interested in seeing something a little bit different from what you guys have seen on the channel before. Like I said, we do different stuff on the channel, so I would think it could be a fun time. And, you know, maybe I can find some of you out there in the battle. But yeah, we won't be doing too much builder haul stuff on this account. The other account I want to start to really show off. I'm actually about to hit builder haul. I think it's 8. It might be 9 though, on the other account. So I might start doing some content on that, maybe making it a streamable thing. I know some people, you know, have that kind of stuff that they do. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, it's still kind of up in the air how I want to do it, but all my archers almost ate crap there from those 2 little bombs that were placed at. That's why I think it's so important when you guys are doing these attacks, either to check out and see videos that kind of show where bombs may be, or to, you know, kind of scout with 1 or 2 troops instead of throwing all of your troops together. Because the second they run into a bomb, luckily it wasn't a big bomb or a stronger bomb, you just completely got all your troops crapped on. So this was an interesting hit. I think I kind of just winged this one, but kind of strategically placing those archers where needed to take out the defenses, and of course the giants being the tanking unit for all intents and purposes, I suppose. And I think this is sped up, maybe just barely. Probably should have been sped up a little bit more, but all good. That being said, we do have a giveaway on the channel. Make sure you comment on the videos over the next week for a chance to enter a $25 giveaway. Apple Pay, Google Pay, gift card, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We will be back. And as always, I am the resident dweller of the underworld, the casual player's player, the David to Max Player's Goliath, Dark Anubis, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.